Hey everybody, this is David at Barnard Bees. As you can see, it's cloudy, dreary. It just had stopped raining there not too long ago. And the bees are extremely hungry. Everything out there is pretty much useless today. And I'm getting ready, we'll go through a hive here in a second and show you how these splits that we done September 5th. Today is September 27th. I'm gonna show you here in a minute. But I just wanted to point out again how much these bees take after this artificial pollen that we have. And folks, the thing is, if they didn't need it, they wouldn't take it. So they're hungry, they want it. There's the pet goose, she follows me everywhere. So remember, offer it to your bees. Days like this, they will take it. And just in case some of you haven't seen what kind that we use, it's called Ultra Bee. And I got some here sitting on my truck along with a ton of sugar I got to mix up. But this right here is bar none the best you can find. You won't find a better artificial pollen than Ultra Bee. This stuff's got a lot of protein in it. Offer it to your bees. I'm telling you, you know, they need these for winter storage, and if they need it, they'll take it. If they don't, they won't. Offer it to them. If they don't take it, bag it back up and hold it, because I guarantee once your honey flows over, they will start taking it. So remember that. And we have this at the store, 50-pound bags, 1-pound bag, 5-pound bags. Call it and order it, and we'll get it shipped right out to you. We feed this right through the winter. You can come out here in December, January, February, and they're tearing it up. On days that it's warm out, it's warm enough for them to break cluster, they will come out and they will eat this stuff up, and they love it. You don't have to mix it with anything. You just put it in the feeder 100%. You can put it in an old hive. An old frameless hive works great. But just wanted to show you that, so let's get into that hive and see how these splits done. Okay, here we are. I have already pulled a couple of these frames out because I do this one-handed, so I needed to be loose so I can get into it good, because I'm doing it one-handed. So there she is. She don't let me out of her sight. So let's see if I can get this started here. I need my trusty new tripod that I bought. We'll get the first frame out here, then we'll be okay to get a few of them out to check and see how they're doing. These right here are absolutely packed out. We started off with these, like I said, 3 weeks ago, and they have got everything drawed out. All 5 frames are drawed out, and a lot of eggs, a lot of pollen, a little bit of honey on the side, just perfect. They're just a little bit fussy here. You can hear them, see the movement just a little bit. They're just a little bit agitated. They're bouncing off my arms. They're not appreciating me out here in this cloudy weather, going through them. So right here, this is frame 2. Frame 1 was mostly honey, a little bit of brood, a little bit of cat brood in the center. This right here, as you transition to the center, a little bit more honey on top, a little bit of cat brood, the rest eggs, larvae, pretty much the same story. And then, so this one right here has an excellent result of the split. It's done really good. Now a little while ago, when I pulled these frames out and looked, they had something in the bottom balling it up, and I thought, oh no, because it's typical. Every time you see something like that, you think they got the queen down there balling it up. But they actually had a yellow jacket, and right there in the corner, if it shows up, and right there's the yellow jacket right there on the bottom. That's probably the one that they had. So they're killing it. I had spotted the queen a little while ago, so I know she's in there. So, see if I can get this frame turned around here one-handed. See if I can spot her again. If not, no big deal. But remember, I got a video that will go out right before this one, and it's about spotting your queen. So go back and check it out. You know, when you go through your hive, and I'll kind of mention again here briefly, when you look and you see fresh eggs sticking straight out, sticking straight up, or even eggs laying down, or even eggs hatched, you know pretty well that they've been in there that day if those eggs are sticking straight up. And so we know she's in there. I've already looked. There's no need to find her. I just wanted to show you how these splits have done. They've taken off really good. Lots of bees. This right here I could split again, which I probably will. I'll probably do so. There she is right there on that frame right there. So she's good walking around laying eggs, doing excellent. Down there's my beetle barn. We cannot brag on those beetle barns enough. Those things do excellent. They keep your beetles out, and they make a huge difference in keeping the beetles at bay. So you can see the population's doing good, man. These things have expanded like you wouldn't believe. They're doing good. So I'll go down through these probably in a day or so after this calms down a little bit, this wind and rain, and in a couple of days it should be good. So we'll put the lid back on here and talk a little bit more before we end the video. Okay, got it all sealed up, ready to go. And a lot of bees in there, and they look really good. A little word on those yellow jackets. They're starting to increase a little bit, but we had put those traps out in the spring, and we caught 50 or 60 queens around these trees, just around the perimeter here. And they're just, you can go back and look at my video. I have a video on catching those queens, and it'll pay. If you have yellow jacket trouble now, remember, come spring, get you a few of those traps. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, department stores and such, and they're not hard to find. And they will catch you queens, and they will decrease the number of yellow jackets dramatically. So that's about it for today. I might go through a couple more right here. It's starting to drizzle rain again. So that's about it. Don't forget, we got queens still, probably maybe for another couple weeks, maybe. Drone population's falling off, so it all depends how long we can keep them mated. And don't forget, 2019, order your packages, your nucs. You'll get them early if you order them early. So that's about it. Don't forget to click on the bell, little bell, like, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Barnard Bees.